I'm so excited today because we get to open up ancient shards. And why are we opening up ancient shards today? It's because if I open 40 ancient shards, I will get one of the characters that is required for the Mikage fusion in Dahlia. In fact, this is the very last character that I needed to get this fusion up and running. Now, this is not easy to do, but mythical champions are the best. And oh my God, she is so good. I can fuse this character and I can get her without having the very small, and I mean very small, chance of pulling her out of a shard. In fact, there are 2 champions that are in Raid Shadow Legends currently that can be acquired that are mythicals without opening shards, and that is Mikage. Another one is available by getting individual shards on a weekly basis from the Chimera event. And I'm hoping to get that guy also at some point. It's going to take a while. Embers, I'm at 39 of 100, so I got to keep chipping away on a weekly basis for Chimera. And we're going to talk about my new view on shards and why I'm looking at shards as currency. But if you have not done so already, scan the QR code here on the screen or click the link in the description and you will get Corrado, the Fox Hunter, right away when you start playing Raid Shadow Legends. And then when you get to level 15, you'll get Ugo. And then more importantly than that, in my opinion, is to use the promo code within the first 24 hours of downloading Raid Shadow Legends, Monkey King, to get Sun Wukong, who's over the top good. If you're on iOS, there's a link in the description on to do that on the Plarium website. Now, before I get into the opening of the shards and why I'm excited about this, I gotta say that I'm starting to view shards as currency. Now, I do like opening shards, and sometimes I get cool things, but one of the things I've been thinking about more and more lately is that they are a currency. It just helps me manage them better, and it also manages my expectations a little bit better. Now, this is a prism shard, which I was gonna make a video about this, but I ended up not making a video. And this is like $100 worth of prism shards. And I gotta say, I was a little bit disappointed because I hit one button and it opened all of them. And I got some very good epics, which is fine. I knew that I could get epics, but there really was no bonus stuff. And what I mean by bonus stuff is some sort of progress in a fusion event where there was a guaranteed legendary that I really, really wanted, some sort of other bonuses through the event, double drop rates, 2 for 1, guaranteed champions. You know, there's all kinds of different things that can be going on when opening shards. So, for example, right now, ancient shard right here, if I open 40, I'm guaranteed to get the character that I'm looking for the Mikage fusion. And I gotta say, the Mikage fusion required me being very deliberate. I had to focus on it and be aware of when these type of things were running and so on. The other thing too is I need to be mindful of when there are double drops. Like the epic chance on these goes ×2, legendary chance goes ×2. More importantly than that, I think the mythical right here, because mythicals are so rare, this needs to be a double whenever I'm opening primal. Like, I'm not seeing any situation where I'm opening these primals unless the mythical's at least at a 1%. Now, rather than just looking at these as a way of getting legendaries and so on, started to view them as currency for events, specifically like fusion events with guaranteed fusion characters. So I've done 2 guaranteed fusion events so far, and I've been very, very happy with the characters. I did the Mad Hatter, amazing. Fabian, even more amazing. And so now I'm working on getting Mikage, and I'm going to be opening these 40 ancient shards to get the character that I want. Also worth noting, there is a mercy system, which on ancient shards allows for epic champions that once I go over the 20, the chance goes up by 2%. So I guess I would have to open up another 50 before I'm at 100% chance. I guess in theory you could go to 70. I don't know if my math there was accurate, but here on the ancient shards, the legendaries, after 200 it goes up by 5%. So that's after going up to 20. So when I get to 220 shards, I'm guaranteed a legendary. Now there are software that tracks this, RSL helper, and I don't know if I've got it working correctly today, but you can see I'm not that far on this track here on the shards, and then right here is the epic. So I'm probably gonna get an epic before the guaranteed one. So we're gonna open these in blocks of 10, and what I'm saying is I'm not expecting anything out of these shards, but if I do get something out of these shards, it's a bonus. I'm knowing I'm going to get the character that I want. And if I get something cool, that's great. I'm also hoping that I can use this RSL helper to track when I am close to getting a legendary, because sometimes they run 2x legendaries, which is different than double rates. So there's double rates where the number here changes, but the double legendary will be like, if you get a legendary, you get a second legendary bonus. And that's where I feel like the mercy system really kicks in, where you can take full advantage of it on the 2x, the double drops rather than double rate. 2 times 0 is 0. I don't know. Let's open up 10 of these. Might have to open up some room in my inventory. In fact, I already know I'm gonna have to do that. All right, so we already got a epic champion right there. I'm not familiar with this champion, so we are gonna pull this up on Hell Hades and see what they say about this champion. This is one that I'm not afraid of. Pitiless one. All right, what do we got here? And see if this is gonna be useful. No, not so much. Okay then. Night Revenant, there you go. All right, let's open up another 10. I think we're gonna run out of room, and I'm going to do an instant upgrade to open up room. What do we got there? Jareg. Okay, I've already got Jareg, which is Demon Spawn. I'm actually using him right in the faction area of the game, and so maybe I can, let's see here. Let's see if that helps me over here in the Guardian Ring. Faction Guardians, we're gonna go to Demon Spawn. All right, there's Demon Spawn, and yes, that'll give me another 50. No, is he not a Demon Spawn? All right, well, maybe he's not. Did I get that wrong? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, is he not a Demon Spawn? Did I get this wrong? Well, I get these things wrong all the Lizard Man. Okay, well, he's not a Demon Spawn. He's a Lizard Man. Demon Spawn, Lizard Man. I think it's reasonable to understand why I would get them mixed up. There we go. So look at that. So that right there, that pull got me an extra 15 accuracy and 15 resistance on all epic Lizardman, which Lizardman's a more atrocious situation for me than Demon Spawn is, frankly. All right, we're halfway there. Let's see what else we get. There's another one. All right. Boy, we getting a lot of epics today. What? We got 4. We are just swimming in epics today. Oh my goodness. I don't think that's normal. All right, what do we got? 2.5. Okay, well, there's a Demon Spawn. All right, and then the next one is Franox. All right, made up names. I guess all words are made up. I really want to think about it like that. All right, here we go. Franox. All right, 2.5. Knight's Revenant. All right, so not a lot of value there. Now, this is where we're going to get the guarantee right here, which is the whole reason we're here today. We're using ancient shards as currency for a desired outcome. Geomancer, got 1 million of those. By the way, probably best epic. Well, one of them. I might go on the record and say Geomancer is the best epic in the game. I use him more than any other character. Now, this won't help me much because I already have him duplicated out of his mind, empowered to the 4th degree. But we've got Indalia, which is the whole point of this entire video. And now we will have all of the champions. And I'm going to say this is probably going to take me another week or so, but you can see I've got the 4 red dots. You know, upgrade, you know, fuse up until the legendary. Still have to take both of these legendaries from 5 to 6. So this guy's got 5. Gonna have to take to 5 as well. These other two are ready to go, and then we'll get Mikage. It's just going to take a week, at least a week, to do all of that. So gives me something to do while I am not pursuing the current fusion. So if you have not done so already, click the link in the description or scan the QR code up there in the top left-hand corner, and you'll get Corrado Fox Hunter for free. And then you also will get the epic support champion Ugo once you hit level 15. Then in the very first 24 hours of playing Raid Shadow Legends, use the promo code Monkey King. This is very important to go out of your way to do this. Bye for now.